Mm-hmm. 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 I got nothing. If you're here to hear me talk again, the man who is the king of yap is all yapped out. I am sick. I'm sick to my stomach, bro. I'm so sick. It's not even funny. I'm sick of this team. I'm sick. They make me sick of football. Like I'm so sick. This shit is this shit is actually crazy. I don't like I ain't even mad that you gaslit me into thinking we would win this game. I'm mad that you gaslit my mom into thinking we would win this game. That's what's got me all the way fucked up. It's cause like damn, thought we were about to have a moment. The Chicago Bears having beaten the Green Bay Packers since I was fresh out of high school. I'm about to be 25, brother. Mm, 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 mm. Sick to my fucking stomach, bro. Caleb played a pretty good game, clean game. Defense, there were moments where it's like, what the fuck? And there were moments where it's like, monsters of the Midway. You know what I mean? Like, Keenan Allen had a resurgence. Roma Dunze had moments. DJ Moore was utilized for the first time since week 2. Um, but all you could say is how sick we are. I didn't even do an intro. Welcome to the Shy Kid Podcast, presented by iHeartRadio's very own Give Us a Shot Network. If you're new here, hit that follow button if you haven't already. We make Chicago sports content every single day, whether it's Bears, Sky, Cubs, Blackhawks, Bulls, all around the sun. Sometimes we make fun of the White Sox. So make sure you give us some love. I don't I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. Um, Brown as a play caller was great. Not let's not say great. He was energetic. He was alive. This offense felt like it had a pulse for the first time since the London game, which was week 8. This is our first touchdown since week 8. I believe our last one was Roshan Johnson, and our first one today was Roshan Johnson. But Caleb Williams in this game, 0 touchdowns again. Another donut. 23 for 31, 231 passing yards, but the story was rushing. 14 carries, 71 rushing yards, and 1 rushing touchdown for DeAndre Swift. Caleb Williams, right behind him, almost led the team in rushing. You look at what Caleb Williams was able to do: 9 carries for 70 yards, and less carries has almost the same amount of yards. 1 off. Um, yeah, good day for Caleb. 10 for 33 from Roshan Johnson and a touchdown. DeAndre Swift also had a touchdown. Um, I'm gonna just. I want to like throw my hat across the room, but like it's my hat. You know what I mean? Like it's not the Bears. It's not my hat's fault. Jordan Love in this game, 13 for 17, 261 passing yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Not impressive. 18 carries for 76 yards by Josh Jacobs and 1 touchdown. Not impressive. Um, Josh Jacob did have moments, but like all around, like the story here was Christian Watson, 4 receptions for 150 fucking yards. 150 fucking yards. Like Wait. Wait. Um, Josh Jacobs had a day though. Technically, he had over 100 something yards. Whoever the fuck is mowing their lawn right now is pissing me off. It's November 17th. Why are we mowing our lawn? I don't know who that is, but pissing me the fuck off. Um, yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't even know what my hair's doing right now. Yeah. My cousin called me. Both of my cousins called me actually. Did a well-being check. Shout out to them. They also gave me a really dope P. Crow Armstrong signed baseball bat. So shout out Ryan Kai. But they both called me, and Rye actually said he knew it wasn't going in the second he realized it was the same goalpost that Cody Parkey had the double doink in. And of course, this ball fucking doinks. And it's just like, we can't have shit. I truly believe somebody sold the soul of the Chicago Bears so Michael Jordan and the Bulls could have that 90s dynasty. It's the only answer. It's the only answer. Like somebody had to say we will sacrifice Hallis Hall in exchange for madness on Madison Street. I think that's the only thing that makes sense to me. 6 championships. If that means the Bears never win a Super Bowl again, I guess so. I guess so. It seems that way. Who the fuck is mowing their lawn on November 17th? That's all I want to know. I'm just trying to sit here and be sad and shit. And that's what I hear. Like, what do we. Maybe I'm weird. Maybe I'm the only person that doesn't mow their lawn in November in Chicago. Yeah. I'm just reading. We have over 250 people in here right now, all shitting on the Bears. So I'm just reading all these comments at once. I'm sorry if I'm quiet. They're coming in hot. Um, man, I appreciate everybody being here. If you're new here, hit that follow button. If if you like the pod, tap that like button a few times for me. It definitely does help us out a lot. God knows the Bears aren't helping us, so maybe we could help each other. Um, man, uh, you know what was crazy? I said this before the game started. I said this all week, all year, really. If Caleb Williams beat the Green Bay Packers in his first matchup against them, it was a successful season. And I said that, and even in my mind, I realized how sad that sounds. You know what I mean? That we're so fixated on beating Green Bay rather than winning a Super Bowl, and we can't even do that. They're 11-0 against us in our last 11 matchups. We haven't beat them since December of 2018, when the Bears clinched to make the playoffs, um, and won the division. I believe that was what was our 11th or 12th win. And Eddie Jackson ended the game, then had an ankle injury right after he ended it. The last time the Chicago Bears beat the Green Bay Packers, not only was I fresh out of high school, but Mitchell Trubisky was the starting quarterback for the Chicago Bears. Cody Parkey was still on the Chicago Bears, and he was ready to ruin all of our lives just a couple weeks after. What else was going on? Chris Bryant was still in Chicago. Anthony Rizzo, Javier Baez. Um, who else? Laurie Marketing and Chris Dunn were on the Bulls. Jonathan Tays, Patrick Kane were still here. the Chicago Sky did not have Candace Parker or a championship. My beard didn't connect. Nah. Nah. Um, I'm sick. You know, I these post game bear therapy sessions used to actually be like really like not educational, but like I used to try to make it really stat savvy, I guess you could say. Really trying to break down the game as a whole, really trying to give you guys the best content possible, right? But this season, man, I can't even break down this season. Because for the first 10 weeks, the offense, you can't even describe it. It's so bad. And it's just like, you can't even break it down. Like, oh, it's not working because this, and that. It's just, it's not working because we're not doing anything. You know what I mean? Like, and yeah, today, DJ Moore was being used as a running back the majority of the game, pretty much with all these jet sweeps and all these motions he was getting set in. But it was working for him. I mean, excuse me. Um, it was working. There was a great block by Braxton Jones, block of the year, if you ask me. Keenan Allen, too, laid it down for DeAndre Swift to get that touchdown, which was phenomenal. But, of course, the Bears go for two later on, which could have had the Bears down or actually tied 20-20. But Matt Eberflus decides to go for two, so the Bears lose 20-19. I know that's in hindsight. But it could have been 20-20 and we could have went into overtime. And that's something I'm thinking about right now. But again, you know, Matt LaFleur went for two as well. And that's kind of why we're even in that predicament. So, you know, in hindsight, you know, you can't, you know, hindsight is 2020, but ironically, the score could have been 2020. You know what I mean? So, yeah, don't know why a Bears team like this would ever go for two, but we did. DJ Moore, 7 receptions for 62 yards. Cole Kmet, 3 for 42. Keenan Allen, 4 for 41. DeAndre Swift, 2 for 13. Roshan Johnson, 1 for 8. Leading the Bears, Rome Odunze, 6 for 65. Almost had like an 80-plus yard touchdown to the crib. If that ball was just elevated a little bit more by Caleb Williams. That's a game changer. That's a huge game changer in that moment, and it's unfortunate. You know, I don't know, brother. I don't know. I don't know what to say anymore. I don't know what to do. All I could see is the celebrations of Jaden Daniels and Jordan Love. That's all I see in my head. That's all I see. Bears will win out. Trust. Yeah. Bears will end up, what are we right now? 4-6, 4-7. Chat, let me know. 4-6 or 4-7. I think 4-6. If I'm not mistaken. 4-7? 4-6. Thank you guys. So what? 4-6. We have an opportunity to be great. 11-6? 11-6? We went out? Yeah. That'd be the worst 11-6 team I've ever seen in my life. I don't even think I want to go 11-6. Like, I don't even want to see this team in the playoffs because then we just nationally get embarrassed again. So, yeah. We're going to stay on TikTok live, but not much of a therapy session today. So I'll check you guys out in the next one. Gonna stay live on TikTok, but give us a shot, give us a like, give us a follow if you haven't already. I'm gonna go cry in my corner, but we do have the WNBA draft lottery coming up at 4 p.m. Central. I'll be covering the Chicago Sky and whether or not they get a top 4 pick. Till then, peace.
Give them a shot to do what?